It's probably the worst thing ever that can happen to you. The day of the accident was a Sunday on the 8th of December 2013. I decided to move this A-frame full of big long sheets of glass and lifted it up out of the way of the crane and put it into a body, and went to lift that just to get the glass to fall off it, and the A-frame flew out from underneath and broke my jaw, broke my chin, and then the fire brigade arrived. The A-frame was still over my head as I was lying on my back. Well, I couldn't move. It damaged my spinal cord. When I woke up, I couldn't move arms, legs. So I had to start from scratch again to go from lying in a bed for 2 months to learn to stand up even, to sit up even first. They had to cut me open here, and they caged the 3 vertebrae back in their place. All my left side, say my left arm, I've lost power in it. There's a small bit there in my left leg, but after the accident I couldn't move. I had no movement whatsoever of anything at all. So it's so hard. Sure, we all take risks. Even a secretary in behind a table or something, they'll take chances as well, you know. Or anybody that tells you that doesn't take a risk is lying.
You're strengthening them in as many different positions and postures as they can tolerate, and you're always trying to look to get them up, against gravity and progress up to standing. But that would have taken months and months, I think, before we even got you on your feet, was it? Yeah. On top of the nerve problem, the spinal damage making you weak, you get deconditioned and your muscles just fade away as well. So it takes a long time to gain that ground back, and muscle is really easily lost, but it's very hard to gain back, which is the challenging bit,
I have tingling pain in my hands, feet, in my stomach, hot and cold, can't differentiate it. Right arm is that there, that's as far as I can't lift it anymore. My left leg would be tight and weak. I was on a catheter, I couldn't use all bowels, everything, all that was gone. So that all had to be done. You had to be showered, you had to get somebody to brush your teeth, you had to get somebody to shave you. I couldn't do any of that. Like not being able to scratch my nose, anything like that. Even to this day, I still need help. I've chatted to a few of the lads that say have accidents too as well, and have lost their bowel and bladder, continence, the whole lot, everything. And you'd hear them saying they'd rather be not walking if they had the bladder and bowel functions. You'd never wish it on your worst enemy whatsoever. You look at the family, what my family had to go through. Abigail, my daughter, she's 8 years of age. She just made her communion this year gone by. So best little thing ever. It was so hard lying there, say at times where I couldn't cuddle her, stuff like that. Was fierce hard for a long, long time. And even still to carry her, sometimes it's... But I'm getting there, it's...
The ESRI have carried out a study on behalf of the Health and Safety Authority which shows construction as having the highest level of accident rates. In the construction sector in the last 5 years, from 2011 to 2015, there's been 45 people killed in the sector in Ireland. They're the figures we know. There's a level of underreporting with regard to non-fatal accidents.
The issues that make the headlines in relation to health and safety are the fatal accidents. But behind the fatal accidents, there are a multiple of serious accidents that never make the headlines. The videos that we've produced here highlight those very incidents and the life-changing events that follow in the event of such an incident.